It's been a few months, and I swear this isn't my third or fifth time trying to film this. I don't know, I'm just not hitting the vibe with my art or with this video, apparently. Like, I can't. Anyway, stickers on my sketchbook. I'm pretty sure this is Milky Tomato. I'm pretty sure this is also her. Miscellaneous. Some of my friends' stuff. And then like a sticker pack I got like millions of years ago now. Almost half a decade actually, like damn. Here's a lot of the cards for the stickers. I'm pretty sure this one, if you can read that, goes to this one up here. Anyway, it's very cute. Check out these guys. They're very good. High quality stickers too. I throw this in my bag and like they haven't like peeled up on the edges yet. Here's my, anyway, let's get into this. First page, this is just like my doodle where I put all my information. That's why I have my rotisserie chicken art here. Very cool. Immature humor, me and my cats, OC. Perfect spread. Got a little dirty because I used colored pencils and mine smudge, but fine. It's fine. Anyway, this also started like literally 10 months ago. I feel like this is one of the longest sketchbooks I had and I didn't do anything, like squat. I think I gave up on this for like a couple months. That's how you know the block is bad. I painted, but like it was bad. I considered this the first real page, like the real spread. And it was Valentine's Day, and I also got to see Beetlejuice like a couple days prior. You know how fire that is? It was such a good play. I had so much fun. Anyway, I like this style for me, but I did lose this marker, and I also got sick of using this marker. So it doesn't last long. Almost like exactly 4 pages this style lasts. Then you never see it again. This is also a very sketchy sketchbook. Like it's not one of my best because that pre-mentioned block. Here's this one. I low-key liked it until I colored the background black. So I put my little doodles up on there. And then I started scribbling on it. Loki made it worse, but it's kind of fire looking, so we don't mind. Also, I had my Dochi thing. I love her still. I was obsessed. She is great. I love her music videos. They're so... I used to listen to her a lot more back in middle school. Like, what is it? Icky Blicky Fruitcake and I can't even remember, but fire, love alligators. Loki did not do her justice in this drawing. Love her though. This was a fun day actually. So I went around town and I went to our little museum and I was just drawing stuff like overlapping. This is like a treasure chest that was inside the local like kind of haunted house place. And this was like that part. But then there was like soap bunny sculptures, like soapstone, and I found this little car on the floor of the library. It was so cute. I think a kid lost it actually. This is my baby Yzma. I love my cat. She's my baby. But I think the spread is cool because it was just weird. So, I don't even remember the name of that anime, but I rewatched it like 3 times. It's the one where emo dude, like, starts dating girl, and then he cuts his hair and takes out his piercings, and everyone got a little sad because he was so cool. But it was like such a cute show, and there were some parts that were like low-key deep. Oh, this is also my pamphlet from the musical. And on the back, we got Alia. Oh, like Alia from this one anime. Was it a little sus, a little suspicious, a little, yeah. But did I still watch it? Yeah. I knew it was gonna be a little weird from the first episode. But then I got invested. I still cringed at multiple instances, though. It was a little weird. Oh, here was, like, I saw this in my brain, and I was like, oh, where have I seen this? I'm pretty sure someone just DIY'd it in front of me, and so it just stayed in my brain. But it's, like, sleeves that you can cinch up. Like, they're disconnected from the thing, and you could just cinch them to your arm with, like, ribbon. And, like, a Hollister shirt with, like, a O-ring that goes down. Very cool. I will. Those damn dogs. Oh. Stop, please. You're gonna hear dogs. I have a neighbor. Yeah. Anyway, I want to start DIYing stuff. Did I do that? Not really. Not really. Anyway, I think this is... We're 2 away from when I lost the pen. This, I thought it was... Remember Flushed Away? So, I watched Flushed Away. And I was like, oh my god, a rat girl. I don't really do anthropomorphized animals, but, like, I thought it'd be really cute. And I think she turned out really cute. And I really fell in love with Hollister tops for some reason this year. So here's my other OCs too. I think it's Donna and I don't remember the other girl's name, but they're aliens on a spaceship, and she's really into like human cinema because she found like the golden disc thing we found out into space while working on like a construction site or whatever. And she's very cool. Do I have lore for this one? Not really. I just made Donna first, so I was like, you know what would slay? 50s girlfriend, like 50s disco preppy girl with punk girl. Because do you guys remember that episode of Best Friends Whenever from Disney Channel? It was so peak, I don't know what to say. I think they almost pulled a Marty McFly and, like, dated their parents, which... weird. But it was a good episode, I swear. This page kind of mid. I did this at the library, and that's why it's kind of mid. Yeah. This is a thing I got from my National Honor Society. They just like gave me this to be like, hey, come to our meeting. It was very cute. I make more like fruit inspired things. I like it. This page is like mid though. I made this at church. Not my church, my grandma's church. But I got so many compliments on it. You know when old people give you compliments, it like hypes you up for like the next millennium? This drawing. This was from a little story I made up It was like, boy falls in love with this girl, but he thinks that she's in a relationship with this other dude. She's not. So he beats with the other dude, but then falls in love with other dude. And this girl had a girlfriend the whole time. That was the story. I need to do more with them because it would be fun to like just make a little skit thing without any actual substance story. Like no deep writing. Only little romance story. I don't have to think of lore for a civilization. Just little cute guys. It'd be cute. It'd be cute. Ah, here they are. This is just doodles. Don't mind that. But I totally gave up on this too. But it's like little dresses. And also, apparently this girl's name's Margot. Little dresses. Look at her. I thought like her colors were gonna be blue because it suits blue and green combo. So I really tried to do like 50 stuff, but also I am not that smart, so probably incorrect here. And I never gave Margot any clothing because I gave up. So, I hate this side. I have said that before, I believe. This side, I also hated this side until I redrew it. This is the redraw thing that I did on, like, paper. Ugh. Ooh. So, this one's cuter. He's supposed to be a little evil. Because this is not my character at all, by the way. This is like, I joined a Discord server, which I know, crazy. But I do it for art stuff. I try not to go on there a lot. But, cute character, though. Okay. This is also from that Discord server. This is like a will they, won't they hate each other kind of situation. They're very cool. That project never got off the ground, I don't think. Like, I think that server's a little dead. But it was fun to make art for while it was happening, even if it was just like kind of fan arty without actually doing any work. Oh, I love this one. And I hated this page, so it worked out so well. It's very sketchbook. Like, these are just, like, thumbnails of posters I was gonna make for a math teacher. And they're all really stupid. Yeah. I hate the colors on this one. I don't think I did well. Yeah. Oh, this is also Gone. I love Gone. I need to rewatch that show. My girls. So, these are like my main guys. Main character, supporting cast. This is not their dynamic at all. Anymore. Well, it doesn't really fit with the lore. Because the lore is supposed to be kind of commentary on starvation and, like, what the me cake, which isn't, like, historically accurate, but it's supposed to be a commentary on starvation while wealthy people dine, like, in excess. So, bro doesn't know starvation at all. I don't know why he's fiending so hard. Doesn't really fit. It's a kind moment between two people, but still. Anyway, Draculaura. I love Draculaura. I also love this drawing. It's one of the better ones in here. Loki hate that that's not what she looks like anymore. This is her ex-girlfriend. She's a big part in this because she owns a business. And like she helps this other guy get a third job and not have his family starve, which doesn't really turn out in the end because stuff goes down. But yeah. Also, here's Johnny because my friend drew in here. And she was like, oh my god, it looks like that guy. And I was like, I agree. Meh. Meh. I feel like this one's better than this one. But they're both kind of eh. They're cute though. I like the colors on them. Very. These are not characters, by the way. I think I just found them on Pinterest. Ooh. Bloop. Another Draculaura and a lore sheet because I wanted to cover up my drawings because I thought they were bad. I will never pretend, well, I have, but I will never erase something. I will just cover it with better stuff. Anyway, I like this drawing, though. This one's cute, even though I didn't finish it or color it in. And so I just put Post-it notes on it to pretend like it was supposed to be like that. I like this. I hated it at the time. I really like this now, though. It's that metal tinfoil stuff. And it's shiny, and I use paint markers on it, and it's very cool. Mid-page, but I love Sophia the First. I had a Sophia the First phase earlier this year because me and my friends decided to rewatch it, and as soon as that well episode came up, like that creepy well, I was locked in. The lore for Sophia the First goes crazy. Do you guys remember Elena of Avalor? Fire. I used to watch that with my dad when I was like, I think I was 7. I was in like 1st or 2nd grade. It goes so hard. Rewatch it, guys. I swear it's good. I swear I'm not delusional. Next page. This is a friend of my boy. My boy. Anyway. No, tell me why. Geometry. I had to learn trigonometry for geometry. Ooh, what was up with that? Say your piece. Am I supposed to be doing that, or was my math teacher just crazy? Also, I really like this drawing. Even if it got a lot of smudges on it, I like this drawing. I did it from memory, based on what I remember the dude to look like. My boy. More Draculaura. Okay. I had a phase. Okay, I think I did that in a night on like a bunch of pieces of paper. Anyway, this was a drawing of, I think it was a Athena cosplay when Epic was really big. That's her app, by the way. And Lottie looking like a baddie. She gets older every time I draw her. It's a little bit of a problem. I don't care. Does it work for the story? Not really. Like the timeline, whack. But I want her to be old. Which is a silly thing to want. But it works. Maybe this is like time skip. Maybe I can draw her more like this if I have a time skip in there. Perhaps. Another drawing I hated and covered up. I think someone should... I don't know how. I thought I lost this marker a while ago. Someone should have taken away this marker from me. Most of the time, it looked bad. I didn't know how to use it. It looked bad. I like this one. I did this at the same time I did the clown one. Ew, I don't like it as much. Ooh, I like it more. See? Another Donna. See, I like Donna. I like Donna a lot more than I like, I don't even remember her name anymore. But, one second, let me go back. Margot. I like her a lot more. Mostly because, I haven't decided how to make punk clothes look good. I feel like I always make them look bad. So, I need to figure that out soon. Anyway, I drew ducks. I saw ducks and I like ducks, so I drew a duck. And this is a turtle from the PetSmart. Also, do you guys feel bad for the turtles at PetSmart? I feel like having 5 turtles in a tank that big isn't the best idea. They don't give them enough land either. I don't think that's good. Some of their shelves go to... I also don't think that's good. Maybe I should report the PetSmart. I don't really know. Anyway, turtles. I had a teacher that had a turtle when I was a kid. And I'm gonna be honest, sometimes people took home the turtle. It was like a thing. You had to take care of the turtle. Those kids did not take care of that turtle. I feel like that turtle was vaguely dying. Anyway, Donna has a diner, and I kind of like drew it up to be a spaceship because it was gonna be like a truck stop kind of thing. But that didn't really work out. She does not work at a diner anymore. She works at a construction site because diners don't pay that well. Yeah, this is also in the famine universe thing, so diners did not pay well because the farms didn't really exist. So she works construction now. Ooh, I like this design. So, in this universe, we also have a monarchy. And this is a robot, but they try to make it look vaguely human. But they don't really got the technology to have like a moving silicone face. Because this is like... Oh, my heater just turned. This is vaguely like Middle Ages. But like with magic, so it kind of... They have robots, like flying spaceships and stuff, but they don't really got that kind of tech. It's like low technology behind. I don't know how to explain it. Their faces are just porcelain, like mimicries of faces to make them look more human and more approachable. But it doesn't really work. It kind of just makes them look creepy. So, this is also surveillance. Like, this is Arabic and Greek, like, architecture kind of stuff put together because I thought it would look cool, and it does. So, this is like a shield from, I think, Saudi Arabia. And with cloth, like ribbon, they tie up cameras and stuff. It's pretty cool. I want to make more technology for it, but I don't really know how. Anyway, Hawa, which is, I don't say it right, guys. It's Arabic. I don't know how to say that. I'm pretty sure it literally just means air. He's just an air filtration system to go onto ships, so like that when the air thins, they don't like straight up die. You can create like a bubble around the ship to create an air pocket. So yeah. Have I been yapping for 24 minutes? Oh, I'm a yapper. Here is another robot. This is the map dog named Rudders. And he can go turn his screen into a little thing. Very cute. This is like a more official drawing of the previous girl on... What's it? This is the girl that I said, that's not her. She doesn't look like that. And her kid, Nova. I like this page, but not really. It was just me kind of sketching out what they look like. Ooh, I love this drawing. This is just a Pinterest guy. Kind of hate this drawing. Minute Maid apple juice is high-key fire. Meh. I drew this fish, though. It's my theater teacher's fish that we keep in the little fish tank upstairs where, like, all the technology and lighting is. Supposed to be an antagonist. Never wrote anything for him other than businessman and tall tower. I was going for, like, what is his name? The guy from the Lego movie. I thought it was cute, though. It's a good, like, kind of design, but kind of boring. My girls. This was just, like, I think it was prom last school year. And then some sketches of old people and some man. I really hated this fish, and then I covered it in paint, and now it kind of works. Here's the sketch for the idea for this drawing that I did on digital. IPPBS. Anyway, I don't know why. I really like the color of this. But I thought the designs were cute. I didn't draw Hamill, though, so... Which is this guy. Also, another girl on TikTok I drew that one time. I think I got that from Pinterest, and that's Bo. That's my, like, sister's dog. Yeah. My guy and I saw an eagle, and it was pretty cool. And I like drawing bunnies, very scary. So I drew this and, like, surrounded with red Sharpie because it looked, like, menacing. The rest of this page is super mid, though. It's just, like, doodles. I love Eartha Kitt. I'm so sad I didn't, like, ever get to meet her because, I think we only overlapped by, like, a couple years. Or not at all. I don't really know. Anyway. That's that drawing. This page is also really good. I think I stole this post from Pinterest, though. And Toma is very cute. So, I have an impulse thing that every time I see a side duck, I buy it. So I ate a chocolate bar just for the wrapper. Yeah. Ooh, I went to Chuck E. Cheese. Fun fact, people under 18 aren't supposed to go into a Chuck E. Cheese by themselves. I know that because I've been turned away from a Chuck E. Cheese before, which is a little pathetic. But I got in one time. By the way, everything's too gosh darn expensive, but the pizza's kind of better, surprisingly, on, like, the conspiracy theories around the pizza. Surprisingly better than I remember, which is weird. I found this fake Jesus dollar, which is the first Jesus dollar I've ever seen in real life. And I painted a mural for my friend's restaurant, so pretty cute. This was for Art Fight. By the way, I gave up on Art Fight so fast. It was, like, a little sad. This was, oh yeah, behind this is, like, the sketches for the mural. And this is also another sketch for the mural that I didn't, this is, like, the second choice that I didn't end up making, so. This is Hamill's mom. She's super dead. Like, super, super dead for the plot. She gives her, it's like Rapunzel style. The sun giving the life to Rapunzel. It's kind of like that, in a way. Not really. This is from my teacher. This is his stuff. I got that for Honor Society as well. Ooh, this is the guy I was talking about. That Malin, that girl that doesn't look like how she should, works at a restaurant. He starts working there to, like, feed his family. And he has a pet lamb that he like started like raising when he was a kid, and he has to eat it. And while he eats it, he cries, and when the liquid covering his eyes helps him see him eating his friend better. And I thought that was a good idea to put in the story for some reason, even though it's a bit sad. He needs glasses, but he can't afford glasses, so he doesn't wear glasses. So he just squints a lot. And this is him if I didn't doom him accidentally. He's supposed to just be like a guy originally that plays soccer with Hamill, and like, so he can see the perspective of his townspeople from like a commoner's point of view. And then I just decided to make him have the worst life out of all of them. Surprisingly. It was a high bar too. Lottie exists, which is first supporting cast girl. I can't find stuff. Anyway, so I watched up Dress Up Darling. Really like that show despite the stuff that's in it. I really like it. The first like season kind of like, but the second season they lay off on it so hard. Like it's so good in the second season. Fire. Also, this is from This is from Chuck E. Cheese. Anyways. I'm gonna cover that later. That's my student ID. This is from Chuck E. Cheese, though. More drawings. I was making like a different kind of Sona for myself, but yellow. My second favorite color is yellow, but it doesn't really work. I didn't really like it that much. It's too emo, and I feel like I'm lying. I don't encapsulate the emo aesthetic very well. I am just too boring. More Dress Up Darling work. I liked this show. And I told my friends, they were like, hey, should I watch it? And I'd be like, no, I'm not watching that with you. But I think I kind of convinced him to watch it with me because I changed my mind. Hate this side. That's why we have this to kind of block it. Hey. This side is really good though. I think I got it from like a movie scene, but it high-key doesn't look like her, but it looks good as a standalone piece. Do you guys remember Lala Loopsy? Because I remember Lala Loopsy. Do you remember the high school movie? Fire. So I drew their designs from that. I really like Lala Loopsy. I never got like a Lala Loopsy as a kid. I should really do that. I also saw a Lorax, yeah. My friend really likes this one. I don't really know why. It does have nice colors, though. And this is Lottie's room on her ship. I tried to, like, have everything bolted down to the wall because it's a ship, so everything would be, like, moving around. So I just kind of, like, tied ropes to the wall. And Malin, she's, like, the richest poor person in town. So I gave her like kind of a nicer middle class room. Yeah. I was trying to story tell through environments, but kind of mid. I like the designs though. It's just I could do better with architectural stuff. This is me in my dress that I went to prom with, I think. Maybe it was Hoko. It might have been Hoko. I don't know. Anyway, I saw this girl on Pinterest and thought she was like pretty, so I drew it. And this one just came to my head. I don't know. So, these are another group of characters that I will probably never draw again, but I have a little story from them. This girl wants to be like an MMA fighter, but she has like, they don't have training for girls, right? In this like private school. So she just like goes around not being able to train for the thing she wants to do because like sexism. So this girl, which probably gonna be her girlfriend, I'm not even gonna lie, goes around picking fights with dudes so she can go like beat them up on her behalf, like to regain her honor. So she just like is a rage baiting all these guys into fighting her so she can come up and fight them. Because I thought that was the funniest idea ever at the time. Yet sometimes they're just like dudes that would never fight a girl. So she just like pretends. She's a liar too. I don't know. I thought it was funny. Doodles. I low-key like this one. And the story behind this little character, I based off of this other character, but it got brought up to me because one of my teachers said that they used AI. So I just started making like robot ship art because that's how I deal with my anger. It's doodled somewhere on my schoolwork, which that's a crazy thing to turn in. But fun. This is Lottie and Malin as children. I gave her like a pixie cut for some reason. Just a drawing from Pinterest. This is my teacher. This is not even a girl from Pinterest. I just wanted to make a creepy looking girl and I think I succeeded. Just wide eyes. Yeah. Hatsune Miku, you know, she had to be in here. I like Hatsune Miku. My friend doesn't like her because he just doesn't get why I think the music is good. Like, he's okay with the character itself, but when I listen to the music, he's like, But those who get it, get it. And this is the end, because aforementioned art block, I had school and I was tired and I forgot that this existed and I left it in my car for a couple of months. Even though there's like 3 pages left and it probably would have been less work just to like doodle something out before I started this video. But I think it's cute, so we here. I think it was like relatively good despite it being like semi-low quality. I thought I had interesting ideas and it helped me like lore stuff. So this is like pure sketchbook. I have almost 0 finished pieces in here. I really put the sketch in sketchbook. I did not put effort. It helped with ideas though. Like I built world stuff in here. And I also like scrubbed out a few characters and made them like final designs. So I've been doing more digital art based off of the stuff I put in the sketchbook. That's why it's kind of lackluster. But I think it's good. Anyway, like and subscribe or something. You don't really have to. I just don't know how to end this. Bye! Thank you guys so much. Ooh.